Hello, gun community. Welcome to the channel. One, one gun fan. This will be my very first video, so hang in tight and be considered. Uh, Before the little introduction about myself, I want to dedicate this channel to my two gun mentors, my father Manuel and his father, my grandpa Francisco. To them, I owe the love for the guns. I'm not an expert by any means, and I'm just an ordinary person that tried to do his part by sharing his everyday experiences with a firearm, hoping that some of you can learn one or two things from it, at the same time keeping an open mind and humble heart to recognize that I don't know everything and that I can learn also one or two things from anybody, any day. I started shooting since I was 9 years old, thanks to my father. Well, now that I got that out of my chest, let me introduce you to the main show, the main event. The Walther P99 anti-stress, chambered in 9mm and 17+1 round magazine. I think Walther made a mistake by doing this gun system 22 years ago, way ahead of his time, because most of the gun owners did not understand the purpose of the fire system. Oh my God, the focus. Okay, I think I got it. And Walther, Walther should start with the PPQM2, and then the PPQM1, and the last one should be the Walther P99 AS, like the last one these days. And what separates this gun from the other striker fire guns is the second striker capability. That means that let me show you. Safety check first. Yeah, the rest, most of the striker fire nowadays, and most of the most popular, so even other PPQs, other Walther like PPQs, they don't have this second strike capability. That means like when you shoot for the first time, and then if by any chance that there's a bad primer, you cannot shoot again. You're like that, you know. And then you gotta crack the slide again in order to shoot again. This one not. You shoot for the first time, and then if by any chance you hit a bad primer, you can shoot 2 or 3 times, and sometimes after you shoot again, you can be successful. Anyway, and what separates Walther P99 from the rest of the guns is the 3 options of the trigger. That means even from the hammer strikers, it's because you have the double action and then single action, and then the third one is the anti-stress mode. That means when you rack the slide, put a round in the chamber, you can prepare to shoot, just pulling a little bit the striker and leave it on that stage. Like that's a single action. Just like that's what separates from the rest of the guns. Even I consider the Walther P99 AS the best of the guns. Talking about concealed carry, it's not perfect, but compared to the rest, it sets on top. And I go to there in a minute. Now let me start by saying what I suggest to Walther. They should have a steel sights. A gun, a $600 gun should have a steel sights. This is just a suggestion. Could have a safety. I don't like safety on a gun, but maybe other people who likes to have a safety that could have an option. I'm talking just to have the perfect gun. And more accessories from Walther, like holsters and mag extensions, so you don't have to go and looking for other compatibilities, magazines. The negative is a plastic guide rod. Like I said, $600 gun should have a steel guide rod. Plastic trigger, the 6-hour P250 $250 gun have a steel guide rod and a steel and metal trigger, and also ambidextrous slide lock. So I'm a right-hander, so it's okay for me. But I said I'm talking about to be the perfect gun. The good about Walther P99 is the fire system that we already talked. The striker fire that not only wants to, this is a gun for me that wants to be a hammer fire, but also wants to compete with the striker fire and all the rest of the guns too. And the best of this gun is the second striker capability. Being a striker fire, and when first all the striker fire was created, they didn't have the second striker capability, and they not even have the single and double action. So that's the best thing about this gun. And there's other two guns with the same fire system. Is the Magnum Research MR9 and the Canik TP9 DA, but those are clones. So to round up my thought about why this is the best gun now for concealed carry, I want to say this: the size, for me, the size and the second striker capability that is able to be a double action, single action, and no safety. I like that, and the magazine capacity. Those are the main things. Size is still on the compact size. Magazine capacity 17+1, that's 18 rounds, and the second striker capability. So those are the things that make this gun the best gun for me to conceal carry. Let me show you one more time. Of course, I cover the serial number. Well, guys, I hope you like it. I try to do my best, and like I said, this is my first video, and there's 2 more videos that I'm gonna bring. The next one's gonna be about how to prevent the failures on your gun, especially fail to go into battery. It's a simple thing that I haven't seen anything people talk about it, so I'm gonna share that with you guys. Thank you very much. This was One Gun Fan first video. Thank you, subscribe, and God bless you.